That is idea floating around in your head, which will make this doesn't kill you but makes you stronger. Wasn't it? This is a disease that testing in vaccines. But you have all gone through this. And accidents or hardships is make you invulnerable or resilient. Like when you face difficult situations or a hard thing in the future, you can face this easily. But what doesn't kill you make you weaker? So we start going, what exactly happened when you are sick? We start with about 5 parts. The first part is the machinery of war. Think of your country, and this country you have a sizable army, but then surrounding you were enemies who wants your land, your wealth, and your mostly resources. This is about life and death, and your body evolved for this sensitive to danger. And if we have invasion anytime, they have to be quick. Second part is to start an invasion. Firstly, when an invasion started, your cells will go off. It will release like a signal called cytokines. The immune cell, well, also it's reached the immune cells, and the immune cells will have to reproduce the cytokines too. This makes the caution and counter release, also called the mobilization underway, which is cause them to try to understand the solution is. As the brain tries to defend them, start with the brain. When this happens, as eventually the brain will try to defend, this will have like active simulations, sleepiness. It makes you feel apathetic, strange, and anxious, lose appetite. Your brain and yourself also sensitive to pain, then you release you to rest. This will save your energy, which help you to run the immune system, reroute back to the immune system itself. This energy also called amino acids, microelements, which can make weapons. For example, if you have fever, we will have this kind of metabolism cells. If we have fever, then this will make metabolism, which makes cells move faster and harder. One second also have heat, which will stress the invader, but it costs a lot of energy, so we need more calories. But this end up if we have like clones, most special immune cells, they try to vacuum. B cells produce antibodies for amino acids, including 100 amino acids. This complete system, they need minefields, cytokines, they need refreshments. All of these come through foods. But as we first taught, if we have an invasion, then your brain will decrease your own appetite, decrease digestion, will slows down eating. You cannot eat that. Instead of that, they use the easiest way, your muscles. And that's why when you sacrifice your muscles and up just to save yourself. This may often kill you for a fact. If you are young, then you are still healthy, you can recover the muscles back again. But if you were just a youngster or just a newborn or an old person, this will affect you badly, leads to crisis and dying. Number 3, your immune system is a jerk. This world is absolutely dangerous, and you can see your immune dangerous. Like your immune system is also being dangerous, like your predators. Because why? Because we have this immune system called neutrophils. It was cell that makes chemicals. It was killing our civilian cells as much. Well, our enemies also make chemicals that kills our own cells. This will make us affect terribly. We have to have chemical repairs, we grow, but also there's a collagen. Collagen is destroys just to help us some of the holes in our body, which is the one who was infected or being crashed to other chemicals. It's not. It's kind of like a scar. A scar have collagen. They did not have cells just building up, but they must have collagen beside the side. So it's kind of like if we have a scar in the heart, they will less beat. If we have a scar in our lungs, then it will less taking oxygen in. 4. The best way to train the immune system. How can we protect our immune system? By, vaccines. Our unique system or our immune system is absolutely unique to us. It's strong and it's weak, and that's why we don't have to fight away all of the humans. Maybe some people healthy, like the healthy ones, the younger ones during COVID-19 will absolutely die, while the older ones see COVID-19 absolutely just a flu. But if we don't test them, we don't know how good our immune system are and how it might react to different things. Then we need to have vaccines. These vaccines act as pretend cells, pretend enemies, will help to understand us that how can I fight this. In the later video, you can see all similar enemies that was sent to do. This did not make permanent harm or anything, but tries to help memory cells memorize what just happened. 5. Nature versus Vaccine Dojo. Vaccine Dojo, we start with, is just vaccines. Practice us to deal with the most vicious and facade. So let's memorize cells, memorize. But if you have a disease, then you have to go to dojo. Like nature dojo, where you have to fight using real swords and real knives. Even though it might be working, but you will have more scars and broken bones. Maybe you understand the vaccines, it's not very well treated. And also, it might not really keep us in best condition. But here, because here some people might be lacking, but the most important thing, it is the best way that we can help our own immune system to improve. And that's why we really need to understand that now that what actually happens when you are sick. We conclude that all these immune systems are working up, change their fighting the chemical stuff, need energy. But conclude of all, we said the answer here is absolutely, it's not really weaker, but makes you stronger vaccines itself. Thank you for listening.